College football matchup coming your way. Mother Nature has served up perfect weather for today's game between the Clemson Tigers and the Maryland Terrapins. We've got an early season ACC matchup for you today. Hi, everybody. I'm Brad Nessler, and my partners are the coach, Lee Corso, and our quarterback, Kirk Herbstreit.
Maryland has been stressing all week that they need good play out of their defense, and most of the success will revolve around this linebacker. As the leader of this defense, he's looking to step up big today and really slow down this rushing attack of the offense.
And now it's time for the Coke Zero coin toss. Maryland gets set to kick this one away. And this game is now underway. Tackle at the 35. Now let's see what kind of success this offense can have as they come out onto the field for the first time today. They'll get the ball here at the 35-yard line. We've got a 1st and 10. Going with the shotgun here. He drops back. Has all day to throw. He's picked it off. This time it's the safety. Nice pick by the safety.
Safety that time just sitting back there looking at the quarterback, and once it was thrown, he knew exactly where it was going, and he made the pick.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 47-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. Tackle made at the 40-yard line. They get a good 7 yards on that one. 2nd and 3 coming up. They line up in the jumbo set. Again, he'll get the call. And what a run.
And here's a stat for you. This kid ran a 4.3, non-win aided 40. Now that's fast.
Non-win aided? What are you talking about? I don't care if he had to win or not. This kid can fly.
They're packed in tight on the line. Brought down at the 28. 4-yard gain by the back.
Gain of 4 on the
2nd down and 5. Ball on the 28-yard line. And they swap out the running back now for this next play. Now he's scrambling. They'll bring him down right around the 20. They'll get the 1st down on that 8-yard completion.
I'll tell you, these guys just keep rolling down the field. Quarterback's looking very sharp on this drive.
They line up in the jumbo set. Hand off to the back. Look out! And down he goes. Right around the 10-yard line. They get about 10 yards on that play. 2nd down. They'll line up on the 10. Let's see if their play calling changes now that they're in the red zone for the first time. They go right, and he's tackled behind the line. The offense couldn't get those linemen blocked, and they'll lose yards.
Well, here the defensive linemen did a great job at sealing up the hole at the line of scrimmage. They go with a run. Nice pickup on that one.
Boy, it always helps when you're running behind a bunch of big daddies like these guys.
1st and goal from the 5 and looking to cap this off with a touchdown. They're crowding that line of scrimmage. They'll get it again. Tackle made at the 1. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback. 10th play of the drive. It's 2nd down. They put everyone up on the line. They'll run and he takes it in. He followed his blocks and rammed his way into the end zone.
Yeah, the back needs to give credit to that offensive line for that one. They created the space for him to run through.
And he converts the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Maryland lines up for the kickoff. Hits it off. taken at the 5. He makes it to the 28-yard line. We'll have to see now how the offense responds this time after throwing a pick on their last drive.
You know, this offense can't afford another turnover here.
Right now, it's only a 7-point game. And if they keep giving the ball away, this deficit will go up in a hurry, Coach.
He looks to throw on first down. And it's picked off. And he's taken down at the 41. This game certainly didn't start the way this quarterback wanted it to.
He's certainly struggling early on. It's just something he's going to have to break out of if he wants his team to be successful today.
He's not making good reads. He's missing some receivers. He just doesn't look prepared. This kid needs to pull it together.
Maryland is up a score. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. He got what he could, and it wasn't much.
1 yard
It's a
gain.
good run blitz by the outside linebacker there. They shut down all the holes and kept this halfback from gaining many yards.
Moves out to the left. Tough throw in the run and caught. This quarterback doesn't seem to be having any trouble with the zone, does he?
He recognized the receiver was behind the coverage, and he found him with a perfect strike. That's nice passing for a first down.
It's first down. 10 yards away from a score. And we've got some fresh legs in there at tailback. They'll work the right side, and there's nothing going there.
Kirk, how about that defensive end getting in there on that play?
That is just a great play getting into the backfield. This guy is so quick that the ball carrier never had a chance.
They line up in the shotgun. Now he's scrambling. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. Good gain there on the quarterback scramble.
You know, I really like the decision to tuck it and run here. He waited and found no one open, so instead of throwing it away, he just took it upfield for himself.
All the big boys are on the field now. Both teams have their big sets out there. Picks up the fumble. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
1 yard gain on the play.
And it's the offense that takes the field on fourth down. They're crowding the line. Throws it. It's picked off, and it's the sophomore. Not a good decision there. Why'd he even throw that pass?
Well, this is a good job by the corner of sitting back and reading the quarterback's eyes. Good job of disguising coverage as well.
This cornerback is a gamer. He comes to play every game.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 20. Ace backfield. Catches it. They'll bring him down at the 26-yard line. Nice pass there, and the quarterback was under a lot of pressure from the defense.
And that one will move them a little closer to the sticks. Nice 6-yard gain.
The quarterback's in the gun with 3 receivers in the set. Look at the throw. Throws it, watch out. Oh, almost had a pick. He was that close to making a big play.
This safety is kicking himself for dropping that one.
Yep, that one should be going the other way. He was thinking about where to go with the ball before he caught it.
There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Tackle around the 34-yard line. I don't know how he came up with that one.
I'll tell you, good hands and a little luck. He was well covered. Not much else the defense could do in that kind of play.
From the gun.
Let's go.
On the ground, left side. Brought down at the 39-yard line. They gained 5 yards there.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second and 5. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Lets it fly. And it's picked off. He's taken down at the 41-yard line.
This safety always seems to be in the right place at the right time. It's no surprise that he comes up with the interception here.
First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. The halfback with a carry. They'll bring him down
At about the 47-yard line.
and a nice 6-yard gain by the tailback there.
Somebody hit the upset alert button because this one looks like it just might be heading in that direction. The score here in Death Valley is
Maryland, 7. Clemson, nothing.
it's 2nd and 4 to go.
Ball on the 47.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Complete. He's got room.
Now, the passing game is a lot easier for a quarterback when 2 corners aren't in coverage. I respect the gutsy call on the defensive side to blitz both corners, but it left him too vulnerable against the pass.
Maryland.
Up 7 points.
They'll give it off here. Looks like there's an injured player on the field. Second and 7. Ball on the 42-yard line.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
He's scrambling. And they make the stop at the 33.
The defensive coordinator has been saving that one. And you know what? It didn't work out like he had hoped. He blitzed both outside linebackers, and the quarterback wasn't phased at all. Quarterback, good job of keeping your eyes downfield and moving the chains.
Here's the halfback. Tackle at the 33-yard line. I'd say he got 1 or 2 feet on that try.
On the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation.
There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad.
Third down, and they need to get it to the 23. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
Looking to throw. He's all the way home. Touchdown. The halfback got his number called on the pass play and came through with a score.
Well, this is what separates good backs from great ones. You have to have the ability to contribute to the passing game.
And he tacks on the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Maryland is ready to kick it away. Hits off. And down he goes at the 28-yard line.
You know the offense will be looking to do better this time out.
In the long run, this team will be all right, as long as they can avoid those types of turnovers.
Yep, it's no coincidence that the teams that win the highest turnover margin are usually the teams at the top of the BCS standings year after year.
He almost had it. That hurts. I mean, you don't get an opportunity like that very often.
You know, you're right, Coach. You got to capitalize on that.
Yes, sir.
The quarterback's in the gun with 3 receivers in the set. Going over the middle, intercepted.
Tackle made at the 36.
Wow, this defensive back has great hands. Maybe they should try him at receiver.
First and 10. Ball on the 36. And they swap out the running back now for this next play. They hand it off, and he's in the open field. That'll be a gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
We've got a 2nd and 5. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He scrambled. He's taken down around the 28-yard line. And he tried to run it.
Sometimes having a quarterback run with the ball can be effective if the defense isn't expecting it. But they were all over him on that play.
They stack the line of scrimmage here. Let's see who's got the stronger lineman. Takes it and he's tackled short.
That's not going to keep this drive going.
Good, solid defense there to force them into a 4th down situation.
It looks like they're going to try for the long field goal. The ball's on the 29, so this will be about a 46-yarder.
Kicks away.
And it sails through the uprights. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Maryland ready to kick this one off. And this one's away. And he's hammered down.
And the offense will take the field, and they're certainly hoping to do better than they did on their last drive, which ended with a turnover.
They'll get the ball here at the 33. The defensive back's moving in closer.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense.
They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. And the halfback's got nowhere to go.
Not much at all there for the ball carrier.
Yep, he had a hole, but this senior linebacker closed that up in a hurry and made a really good tackle.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field.
He lets it go. He goes down at the 40. Good-looking play there.
I think they did a great job up front here, allowing the quarterback enough time to look downfield and spot the open man.
Yeah, but don't forget the play of that receiver that time. He made some really nice moves.
They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide.
Toss left, and he's tackled for a loss. Well, the defense really put the clamps down on that run.
Boy, Brad, great effort up front by that defense.
Second and 11 coming up. The defensive back's moving in closer. They'll work from the shotgun. They'll bring him down
Around the 23-yard line.
Good looking arm by that quarterback. The defender was in man, so if he throws the ball behind the intended receiver on an out route, it could go the other way for 6. Nice throw and a 1st and 10.
The backfield's in an offset I formation.
Hands it to the back. And he's tackled at the 18-yard line. They get about 5 yards from the halfback. Second down and 5. Ball on the 18. They find themselves in the red zone for the first time today. Gets it. He's in space. Tackle made at the 11. The pass is complete for 7 yards, and that'll be a first down.
This quarterback still hasn't missed a receiver on this drive.
It's first down. 11 yards out.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense.
There's an injured player, and we'll try to find out who it is. Here's the 8th play of the series. They line up in the shotgun. Throws it and it's caught for the touchdown. The quarterback threw a pretty ball there for the touchdown.
But don't forget about the catch. The receiver made one heck of a grab, too.
And he adds the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. They line up to kick this one away. He sends it downfield. He's taken down at the 34. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Can't find anyone open. Now he's going to run and watch out. He goes out of bounds at the 50. And he gets a big gain on the run.
Good awareness here by the ball carrier to step out of bounds and conserve some clock.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's drilled as he throws. He led his wide receiver too far to the outside.
Yeah, he just had to pull the string a little bit more there.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 50. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He wants it all. Knocks it down. There's a player shaken up on the play. It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 50. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He throws it. And he pulls it down to the 10. Touchdown! Again, it's his halfback that finds the end zone.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown today.
How about that catch, Kurt? He really got off his feet to go up and make that grab.
He makes the PAT. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. With only a few ticks left on the clock before halftime, I would expect they'll just squib kick this one. Here's the kick. The 30. And down he goes at the 44-yard line. First half is over, and this is why they play the game. The score here in Death Valley is Maryland 24, Clemson 7. And we're just about set to get things underway here in the second half. He kicks off from the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 37-yard line. So let's see how the defense will hold up now as this offense comes out for their next drive. They line up in the jumbo set. He's got the corner. And they bring him down at the 36. An amazing run. This kid was moving.
Wow. That is a good-looking athlete.
Man, no kidding. This guy can fly.
The defense sets up with 5 defensive linemen. He gets another carry. He's tackled at about the 31. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5. 2nd and 5. Ball on the 31. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Pressure gets there, and they bring him down.
This guy has done a very good job of getting to the quarterback this year.
Yep, that's 5 sacks on the season for this guy.
I think teams really need to start keying in on this kid as a serious threat. He's played really well this year.
Scrambling around. And he's hammered as he lets it go. And it's picked off. It's the safety. That INT puts him in a position to make this a game.
Yeah, they really needed that. That's a huge boost to morale.
You're right, Kirk. Now they got the big MO on their side.
First and 10. Ball on their own 20. Single set backfield. Throws it into coverage, and it's intercepted. What a collision. And he grabbed that one off the tip.
You know, sometimes interceptions like this require a little bit of luck. He happened to be in the right place at the right time.
It's 1st and 10. They come out in a goal line set. Hands it to the back. Touchdown, Terps. Boy, this kid knows how to run with a football, doesn't he?
I think everybody knew it. In fact, the defensive coordinator told me last night he didn't want this guy to beat him.
Well, it's going to take more than X's and O's, Kirk, to stop this guy. They got to tackle him.
And he hits the PAT. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He kicks off. At the 30. He's taken down at the 40. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. The defensive backs moving in closer. Ace backfield. There's a player injured, but it looks like it's just a stinger. They find themselves in a hole here after that sack. It's 2nd and long. Well, after that injury, we'll get to see the backup quarterback here. Catches it. Stiff arms, but he can't break the tackle.
A pretty nice game there for the quarterback. If he can keep this up, he's going to have some nice numbers at the end of the game.
3rd down now, and they need to get it out to midfield. 3 wide receivers on the field. The quarterback in the shotgun. There's a strike complete, and he's down. Doesn't get enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, nice job of making a few yards, but they got to be disappointed they didn't make the 1st down.
Again, this is a great stop by the defense to keep all the action in front of them and prevent the 1st down.
At the 40. Across midfield. And he's tackled at the 45-yard line. And that was a pretty good return.
One thing I noticed, guys, is this man is quick. Did you see how he hit that opening?
Yeah, when he saw that hole, wow, he ran right through it. I thought he had a good chance to go all the way there.
The defense sets up with 5 defensive linemen.
They'll work it right, met quickly by a couple of defenders.
A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
The sophomore was looking for the run all the way there.
He really did a nice job of anticipating the run and making the play on the ball carrier.
They line up in the shotgun.
Throws complete, and he's hit right away.
That's some pretty timid play calling right there. Let's see if they decide to open it up a bit more.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Looking to throw. And he's hit before he can go anywhere.
I like it. I like it.
Well, on third down, we expected them to go to the air, and they did just that, picking up the first down.
That's right, sweetheart.
They line up in the jumbo set.
Tackle made around the 24-yard line.
Nice job by the running back, and that'll get him 7, maybe 8 yards.
Backup tailback checks in now. Let's see if he gets some action.
And down he goes at the 17.
I think you got to give credit to the big boys up front there. They're able to get this back the room that he needed.
They got 6 the last time they were inside the 20. Let's see what they do here. On the ground, big opening. He's taken down at the 10-yard line. That'll be a 7-yard pickup.
7-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 3 to go. Ball on the 10-yard line.
They're packed in tight on the line. Takes it right and brought down right away.
Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
Yeah, not too much on that run.
With these linebackers sitting back waiting for plays like that, it'll be very hard for this offense to pick up yards on the ground.
And he knocks it out, incomplete.
Hello, sweetheart. Now that's how to break up a pass. That one had completion written all over it. But the young man on defense delivered a good enough hit to knock the ball loose.
He sure did. There was no way he was going to let that receiver catch that one.
There's an injured player, and we'll try to find out who it is. First and goal from the 5. They're knocking on the door. Well, after that injury, we'll get to see the backup quarterback here. And he makes it out to about the 5-yard line.
The running back gets a yard, maybe less.
Good play by the linebacker there.
One thing the coaches always say about this sophomore is that he has great lateral movement. That lets him move well behind this defensive line and get after a lot of plays in the running game.
The halfback picks up a yard.
So here we go. It's third and goal from the 3-yard line. And they swap out the running back now for this next play. Fourth quarter is here, and it's starting to look more and more like an upset is imminent. The score here in Death Valley is
Maryland 31, Clemson 7.
We've got third and goal.
And this is the 12th play of the drive.
They run for the score, not going to get it.
A pickup of about 3.
Can the defense make a stop? Fourth down and goal to go. We're at the 1-yard line. They're packed in tight on the line. On the run, touchdown.
So the quarterback takes it in for the score.
Yeah, nice job here by the quarterback to call his own number and get the ball in the end zone.
And he hits the PAT. So with under 5 minutes to go here in the fourth, the score, Maryland 38, Clemson 7.
And here's the Pontiac drive summary.
Maryland Lines up for the kickoff. Here's the kick. He's to the 10. Makes it to the 22-yard line. Their last drive ended in a punt, so this quarterback's going to be looking for something better on this drive. The offense will start at the 22. It's 1st and 10. They line up in the shotgun. Under heavy pressure, and they got it. It looks like the defensive end that got in there.
Yes, it was. He did a wonderful job of fighting off blocks to bring the quarterback down.
The offense lines this one up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation.
Drops back to pass. He's out of bounds at the 18. Gain of 2.
Nice grab there by the tailback to at least move the ball forward for some positive yards.
The defensive backs moving in closer. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. He's looking to pass. He's tackled at the 37. What a big-time arm this kid has.
Joe, he sure isn't afraid to force the ball in there. I don't even know if he could see the receiver or not.
Hey, Scooter, it was a completion. He knows what he's doing.
First down, 10 to go.
Ball on the 37. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. They go with a run. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt. It's 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 42.
Now we'll see how the backup can do after that injury. Throws, and it's no good. He's ruled out.
Was he trying to throw that away? I mean, it was out of bounds, but the wideout still made a great effort to haul it in.
Looks like they're going to make them nickel and dime them. It looks like they're going to blitz. They go with a run.
Tried to sidestep by there, but a good tackle on the play.
3rd down has been the charm on this drive.
Well, it's been all about execution. When it comes to calling the right play at the right time, they've been able to do it here.
Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Throwing left. Incomplete. It's knocked down by the defense.
Hey, Coach, good play there by the cornerback.
Yeah, but the quarterback just floated that one out there.
Yeah, he probably put a little bit too much air on that pass. You can't give a corner like this too much time to get to the ball, or he'll be there every time.
Man in motion. Caught. And he's taken down at the 36. Short pass there, and they get a moderate gain.
There's nothing wrong with nickel and diming him down the field.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense.
And down he goes.
Around the 24-yard line.
I talked to this receiver earlier in the week, and he comes up to me and says, "Yo, Coach, you're going to be calling my number this week. I'm going to make some big plays."
Well, he wasn't lying. That was definitely a big-time play.
He drops back. Goes right. Picked off. Has some daylight. Someone down there just a little bit slow to get up. First down, 10 to go.
Ball on their own 34. They come out in a goal line set.
Runs it, and he stops short of the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, for a defensive back, this kid is a sure tackler, and he showed it right there.
No question. You can tell these guys are very well coached when you see these kind of tackles.
To the right and tackled immediately.
He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
That's a nice play there by the sophomore out in the corner. He read the run and stepped up and made a nice tackle.
Maryland in control. He airs it out. The pressure may have forced the incompletion there.
That defense was about to plant him into the ground. He's lucky he even got that ball off.
Booming kick. Calls for the fair catch. The quarterback comes back on the field, and I'm sure he's hoping to make up for that interception on the last drive.
That interception really hurt their last drive. They were moving the ball really well down the field.
Turnovers are so frustrating. I still don't think the last one was the quarterback's fault, but they need to avoid giving the ball away.
They hand it off. And he's tackled at the 24-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on their own 24. Ace backfield. Straight ahead on the give. There's nowhere to run, though. And the halfback's got nowhere to go.
He took a shot on that play.
He better check and make sure all of his limbs are still attached.
Backup tailback checks in now. Let's see if he gets some action. He drops back. Fires deep down the left side. And it's intercepted. He's taken down at the 41-yard line. Here we go again. Interception by the defense.
Oh, man. Is there anything they can salvage at this point, Coach?
Not much, except maybe put in some younger players to get some game experience. This game is over.
And we'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate our Russell Athletic players of the game. There's a player shaken up on the play. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. They come out in a goal line set. Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. Picked up a yard of anything on that run. Third down now, and they need to get it inside the 49. They line up in the jumbo set. And now the ball is loose. The running back gets a yard, maybe less. It's 4th down. Here comes the punter looking to boot this one away. He really got a hold of that one. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. An interception cut this offense last drive short, so I think they're going to be looking for a little more success right here.
Kirk, turnovers are to an offense what donuts are to a diet. They just mess everything up.
Donuts, turnovers. Yeah, I guess they're both bad.
Yeah, but a donut sounds really good right now, sweetheart.
Second and 7. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's looking to pass. Complete. Here's an opening. He's knocked out of bounds at the 32.
I like it. They keep the chains moving by running the old halfback screen.
Yeah, this was a great call. From here, it looked like the defense was fooled and reacted a little bit late to the screen.
On the ground with the tailback. About 8 yards there. It's 2nd down and 2 to go. They go with the run. Brought down at the 49. And that should do it. Our final tally in this one. Maryland, 38. Clemson, 7. So as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, Lee, what'd you think of this one?
Yo, what the heck happened out there? Maryland came into this game as huge underdogs, and they completely dominated this game from start to finish. Normally, after a huge upset like this, you're going to see the fans storm the field and celebrate. Shoot, this one was over so long ago, they're already home. Wow, what a game.
Well, that concludes another game of NCAA Football 09. For Kirk and Lee, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.